For my third and final presentation, I will talk about the nature of warfare from the ancients to the modern day. When most of us think about warfare, we tend to turn on our TVs and look at the news on the latest terrorist attack. But the fact is that warfare has been around for as long as humanity could pick up a stone or a club. But here I want to talk about why, despite all the bloodshed, it's necessary. So first up, it keeps our 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 society in check, so that it can weed out the bad ideologies from the good. Case in point, the uh, the the First World War, which separated imperial ideologies from democratic ones. And then the second one is, of course, the Second World War, which separated uh, Germany and Japanese ideology from British and American ideologies. And my second point is that it can lead to great developments technology wise. Of course, we all know that we created the first atom bomb at the end of the Second World War, but it also led to the development of rocketry, which helped uh, propel us to the moon many years after the Second World War. And then my third point is that we should remember those that either died in service of a war battle, or those that have survived and continue to live with what they saw and did. Case in point, a story that of a veteran that I met a few years back. He served in the U.S. Army on D-Day, and as he retold me the story, he could still remember watching many of his friends dying before getting out of the boat, and even when he got up the cliff on the beach, he still had to contend with many enemy soldiers before victory was theirs. And to this day, he still has the occasional nightmare. And then my fourth point is that we should not only remember the veterans, but also remember the actual battle sites where these wars took place. Case in point, I don't know if you can see this, but I got this actually in Greece, not far from Thermopylae, where the 300 Spartans fought, uh, which has been featured in many movies, TV shows, and novels. And I had, of course, the honor to step foot on that field where these legendary soldiers fought so long ago. And and then on an unrelated note, I would also like to talk about giving back to this community of veterans. Uh, like a couple of months ago, I started volunteering at a vision support center, and a few of them there who are either losing their sight or have gone completely blind already. Some went through a war when they were just children. Uh, Case in point, there's this one individual that I had the chance to meet, and she lived during the Second World War by moving away from the south of England to the north to avoid the German bombs during the 1940 Blitzkrieg. And she doesn't remember much, but she can still recount how she was terrified as a child that at any moment her home could be bombed. And yeah, I believe that's everything. Thank you so much for your time, and I really enjoyed this class, and I hope I have another opportunity to do this presentation again.